What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news and Q&A. So today we have a couple of stories, some interesting ones, and we have a bunch of questions. The questions will be at the end of the video. If you want to ask me a question to be answered in my video tomorrow, all you have to do is in your comment down below, put the word question as your first word. I'll find it and I'll answer it in tomorrow's video. With that said, let's jump into the tech news. So I have been wearing my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic for the past 2 days. I've made it the point, I put the charger next to my bed like my friend Luke said, like, put it next to your bed, make a point of charging it, make a point of starting to use it, and I've started to. I forgot to take it on my walk today, but it's on my wrist, you can see, and I'm starting to install some apps. I'm looking for some cool apps, and I saw an article from XDA about a Walkie Talkie app that Samsung just put out. I'm looking to find one of my buddies that actually has the Galaxy Watch 4 and can install this app, because you need a Watch 4 and you can install this app. It's free, it's from Samsung, but it allows you to do a Walkie Talkie feature with your friends. So like, I guess it beeps and then you hear the message on your watch and then you can respond. I don't think it like saves it so you can listen to it later. It might, but I don't think it does. I think it's just like you better hear it right then and there or you miss the message. So it's still really cool. I know Apple Watches already have this feature, but hey, we got it now too, and it's kind of like a beta type software, so it might not work that well, but I have it installed on my watch. I'll show you real quick. If you probably can't see it, but I moved it all the way to the top. I got it here. It's ready to rock and roll. I'm just waiting for one of my buddies to grab the app so I can talk to them. So yeah, very cool. I'll link the app down below if you want to download it. You need the Galaxy Watch 4 or Watch 4 Classic to take advantage of this app, but it's out right now and it's free. And our last story of the day is about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 and the water resistance and the durability of the folding mechanism of this phone. And it's really just a promo video. I thought I'd kind of show it off because it's interesting. If you want to watch the full version of it in full screen, it's linked down below. But ultimately it shows off Samsung, and I believe it's China. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me, but I think it's the Chinese language, and they're talking about the durability of the folding and how good it is at folding and how reliable it is, and then they ultimately jump into showing it underwater. And you don't see this a lot of the time with phone manufacturers. When they say it has water resistance, they don't generally show, look at it swimming in the water, and they kind of do that in this video. They show it in water, which is a nice little thing because they're confident in the water reliability of this phone, and it's the first foldable phone that I know of that is actually water resistant. So very, very cool, I thought. And again, if you want to check it out, it's linked down below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. Question for you guys is, what is the most needed feature that you think in the Z Flip 3 and Z Fold 3? Was it water resistance? Like in terms of quality of the phone, in terms of durability, I should say. Like the durability, is it how strong and smooth the closing mechanism is with the hinge? Is it the glass? Is it the less weight but more durability? What is it to you? For me, I would say my happiest feature with this, in terms of something I don't have to worry about, is water resistance. That's definitely for me, but let me know about you guys in the comments down below. With that said, guys, let's get into the Q&A section of this video and drop that beat! First question comes from a gamer guy 1977. Let me ask you a serious question. I love my Fold 1. I've been wanting the Fold 3 to come out for months. I've been eyeing the S21 Ultra. I can't make up my mind what I want more. If I have to charge the Z Fold 3 more than once a day, I really don't want it. How horrible is the battery life? I love YouTube, on it all the time. I'd be using it for streaming a lot. I feel the Ultra would be better for the cameras and the battery life. Am I wrong? It's a great question. So I'll admit, with myself, the S21 Ultra, I had to charge this 1 or 2 times a day to get through the day too. I know you're gonna meet people who will be like, how did you have to do that? It's so amazing, I'm really cool. You're awesome. I'm never like that. So I mean, it depends, I guess, what apps and how many apps and how many notifications you get, and do you have 5G on and all this stuff, obviously, with some of that stuff. But with that said, so now I'm at the point with the Z Fold 3, I'm getting about 6 hours of screen on time. Right now, I just looked, I have a little over 4 hours with about a little less than 30% battery life. So I'll end up with like 5.5 or 6 hours of screen on time with this. I will have to charge more than once a day, once more at least. Twice if I'm going crazy like into the night. But I would have to do that with the S21 Ultra too. And plus, going from YouTube on this, I know you're gonna say it's a big screen, don't get me wrong, but it's not as big and luxurious as this. And plus it's much easier and more comfortable to run multiple apps on this versus this. So I would say get the Z Fold 3. It's gonna be a huge upgrade for you. I would say Z Fold 3, but I mean, that's just my opinion. You don't like it, return it. You still have 14 days, I say it all the time. James Crayhall says, I know the Fold 3 just came out. What features do you think are missing and could possibly go into the Fold 4? I have just ordered my Fold 3. Well, congratulations, first of all. It's an amazing phone. It's a great phone. Some of the upgrades I would like to see are better cameras on the back and the front. Let's get that to the next level, like make them the best. They're equal to the best as what they have. I also would like bigger display on the inside. I want this thing to be like 8 inches. I would love that. And I also want the front display to be wider so it's easier to type and just more enjoyable to use. And then you could counteract some of those issues and say, well, if it's big, if the screens are bigger, it's gonna be more uncomfortable, but not with a pop socket. Also, with that said, I would like a bigger battery in here. The phones are a little bit lighter than last year's version. Put some of that weight back into this by putting in bigger batteries. Why not? Luke Conders says, if you turn on TalkBack on the main screen, do you have to do it in the inner size screen? Once you turn it on, it's on, so you shouldn't have to worry about it. Hans says, why are you not covering the best mobile products from Sony? I have the Xperia 1 III, and there's Airbuds WF 1000 XM4s. They're fantastic products. I will never go back to Samsung again. Great question. The real answer to it is Sony doesn't send me anything, and I'm not super passionate about anything Sony's putting out, I'll be honest with you. A lot of it, the candy bar thing, it just doesn't excite me that much. It's really the foldable market. If they had a foldable coming out, I definitely probably would look that way, but I feel like if they put a foldable out, I feel like it would be more akin to the flip, and I'm not, even this phone doesn't excite me. It's really like these size devices that get me more into it, or something along these lines. And then also, even if I did, I don't even think I'd get the views. I'd probably get a very small amount of views, so it wouldn't equal out to buying their products and not being terribly interested in anything they're putting it out. And Ashandan Drake says, I have a Fold 3 for 6 days now. In that time, it has fallen twice, no damage. However, each fall has caused bubbles to form under the factory screen protector on the outer screen, and they won't go away from pushing them out. Is there a safe way to fix this? In terms of, just take it off. Take the dang thing off. You don't need it. I've had mine off since basically day 2, and my front screen's absolutely fine. You probably have a case on it. The case will protect it, and worst comes to worst, you can always buy another film screen protector, but you can definitely take it off. My front one is not on. Jerome Gold, did you see Samsung came out with the 200 megapixel camera? It won't be in the S22 Ultra, but do you think it would be in the Note 22 Ultra? At this point in time, me making this video, I don't think the Note 22 Ultra will come out. I think it's a dead product. I think that 200 megapixel camera, if and when it does come out, which it potentially is in line with Olympus, I don't know what phone you'd see it on. I really don't. I'm not sure. I can't imagine them putting it on anything else except the S line, so you might have to wait till the S23. Raleigh Pops, Pixel 6 is right around the corner. How much trade-in do you think Google will offer for the Pixel 5? I don't think they're gonna offer you much of anything. If I had to guess how much they're gonna give you, I would guess between $300 and $400 at the most trade-in value, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like $250. It's not an overly expensive phone as it is, and also it doesn't carry a lot of trade-in value, so I don't think they're gonna give you anything. So bottom line, I think $250. Ultimately, I think they'll give you $300 to $350, maybe $400, but nothing more than $400. That would be my guess. Mustafa Ahmed, hi Greggles, I'm your big fan and watch your videos daily. I love your videos. Can you please do a OnePlus 9 Pro review video? Thank you. Yes, I've already done one. So I'll try to remember to link it down below. Otherwise, just go on my channel, search OnePlus 9. I did OnePlus 9 Pro and OnePlus 9 videos. I have all that stuff. I did it months ago, so check the channel. Ray Stone says, are you going to buy the Spigen Tough Arm case? It's the best one to get. I ordered it for my Z Fold 2 and I sure did order for my Z Fold 3. No, I am pretty stinking happy with this spec case that I have right here. I did a video on it, check the channel. It's works fantastic, works great, no problems with it all. It's see-through, so I get to see the beauty of the phone. And plus, I'm not looking to spend whatever, 60, 70, 80 bucks on a case when I'm pretty happy with this one already. If they want to send me one, I'd be more than welcome to take it, but right now I'll probably say no, I'm not going to buy it. Mark Odin says, do you think Samsung is letting the world know that we can make anything and we are the kings of tech, looking at the multi-foldable? Yeah, I did a story on this yesterday showing off their multi-foldable phone. It's pretty amazing some of the things that Samsung are doing with foldable phones and flip phones and just technology in general. It's instead of like them putting, 3 million features into maybe their software so much to where the point where it bogged down the phone and some of it was unnecessary. Now it seems like they're putting some of that stuff into the hardware, into the screens, and it's some really interesting stuff coming out for Samsung. So yeah, I would say they're right up there in terms of where the game is headed, and they're at the forefront pretty much. Last question, let's end it on a high note. Jerome Gold again. I have a 45 watt charger which I use for my Note 10 Plus. As you know, the 10 Plus is 45 watt capable, but a lot of YouTube viewers say, oh, you shouldn't go and get yourself the 65 watt or the 100 watt charger. What good is having such a big charger if your phone via the Fold 3 or Flip 3 maxes out at 25 watts? Isn't that a waste of what the charger should be used for? So currently, yes, it's a little bit of a waste in terms of that. But in a way, you're potentially future-proofing yourself, because right now, these phones can't charge faster than 25 watts. Will the next generation or the generation after that go up to 45 watts or 65 or 100? Yes, without a doubt. So that technology is going to improve on the Samsung side and the Apple side, and for everybody else as well. They're going to push that. I know Xiaomi and Huawei already have a lot of this technology out there right now. So the only thing I would worry about is that if you get a fast charger, especially 65 or 100 watt, I feel like something's going to come out that's proprietary and it won't fully work with the phones. But yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about buying a faster charger for the current phones to be ready for the future too much. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below. Make sure your first word is question, and I'll find it, answer it tomorrow. And we'll see you guys down the road. Peace.